On the Medical Watch, a patient doctors say shouldn't be alive. This is an unlikely story of survival, punctuated with a warning to motorcycle riders this summer. Clarence Burkhalter built his own bikes and raced motocross as a kid. Then he set a new record after he ended up in a Chicago trauma center. Now doctors want to share his story so others stay safe during motorcycle season.
I just love this bike, and it was something I liked a lot. It was something that was comfortable.
Clarence Burkhalter loves motorcycles.
He's been interested in bikes his whole life, and motocross and riding, rebuilding. Clarence can build a bike, he can take it apart.
Bunch of parts that was used.
What's filled his life with joy since he was a little boy, now all packed up in a 5x10 storage unit.
I've always had extra ones. I've always protected myself. This one day, just this one day.
That one day was last August 30th.
I usually have my helmet on. That day I didn't have my helmet. I was just making a quick move.
On one of the bikes he built, and according to the traffic crash report, Clarence was traveling at a high rate of speed when he collided with a car at 40th and Western Avenue. The 29-year-old has no memory of the accident, but the emergency room doctors at Mount Sinai do, and so does his mother.
I got up to that room and my son was just broken up. I saw bones sticking out of his legs and arms. I saw blood everywhere. And he says, "Your son is gonna probably die tonight. And I want you to probably prepare for that."
He was bleeding to the point where we had to initiate what we call our massive transfusion protocol. And so he was getting multiple units of blood and replaced his blood volume many, many times.
While a typical trauma patient might receive 50 units of blood, Clarence got 300 over the course of 48 hours, the most ever administered to a single patient at Sinai.
I remember Red Cross calling, saying that they were running out. I didn't even know something like that happens.
Bleeding from his heart, lungs, and liver, his bones broken from top to bottom. The chef and father of two held on. His chances of survival?
Very slim. He was so severely injured, I did not have a lot of hope.
But trauma surgeon Dr. Jonathan Bean didn't give up. He sees hundreds of motorcycle accidents each summer.
As the weather gets warmer and everyone wants to be outside, people want to go on the roads, go out and get on their bike and really enjoy the weather. Unfortunately, some people don't wear their helmets, don't wear the body armor that they need to.
I'm just so grateful that they kept going and didn't give up.
As the hours ticked by and the blood trickled in, a sign of hope.
The blood started to work with the body, right, and the liver started remembering its job, and the other one kidney left started doing what it needed to do. The heart, everything just started working, you know, and they were no longer saying he's not gonna make it.
Give you a hug first. How are you? Great. I've been thinking about you a long time, trust me.
Clarence had 10 surgeries and spent 44 days in the hospital.
Every day I had a question, why am I here, what? And you were in a motorcycle accident. So every day it helped me to understand what it was.
Nearly a year later, and still recovering, he lost a kidney and part of his foot, and he faces more orthopedic procedures. Clarence was able to thank his caregivers in person.
I was surprised. I think the last time I saw you, you were still in a wheelchair.
Progress and the help that I've got from anyone else made a big difference. So I think that I wouldn't be able to make it without the help from my mom or the doctors or anybody else to help me.
Unfortunately, we see so many people in his situation die that to be able to see someone like him make it through and get through to the recovery phases is very gratifying.
Just grateful. I'm just so grateful that he's still here. And now I just worry that I just hope he never wants to get on them bikes again. That's my only worry now.
Motorcycle fatality rates are naturally higher because riders are not protected by the vehicle or a seatbelt. And while helmets and body armor do help, doctors really say other drivers need to be aware of cyclists around them because if you hit them, it could be so tragic.
Certainly, but also so rare for doctors to be able to reunite with patients and see how their work in the emergency room can not only save lives, but how these people can get back.
You watch that pure joy on their face. Isn't that great?
It is. Thanks, Tina.